Companion is directed by Drew Hancock and stars Sophie Tatcher, Jack Quaid, Lucas Gage, and Megan Shuri. The film tells the story of a couple that goes on a weekend getaway at a remote cabin, but things then turn into chaos when one of the lovers is revealed to be a robot. I was intrigued to see Companion just because of the actors alone in this movie. I really enjoyed Sophie Tatcher in last year's Heretic. I thought that she was terrific in that movie, so I was really looking forward to seeing her in another horror slash thriller film. And I love also Jack Quaid. I think that Jack Quaid is a terrific actor. Both of these performers deliver really well in Companion. They are really terrific here. I thought that they did really a good job, and I was really a big fan of this movie. I thought that it delivered on its promise, and while it's not like the most unique or original take I've seen on AI, like I thought that we've had like several movies before it that did it better, but I enjoyed this movie overall, and I do recommend seeing Companion. I thought that was really a thrilling experience, and it kept me on my toes as well. It had a lot of twists and turns, and I didn't know where like the story was going most of the time, and that is mainly because I saw like one trailer and that's it, and I sort of forgot about it before going in to see Companion, and I thought that going in blind was like the best experience that you can have with this movie. I understand that they showed like a lot of the movie in these trailers to get the audiences excited for this film, and I understand from a business point of view, but I don't think that in the long run it's like the best way to go about marketing a film. But hopefully this movie makes a lot of money, because I was a big fan of this movie. It was thrilling, and I was just really pleased walking out of the theater. The acting is very good here. Sophie Tatcher once again delivers. I thought she was the best part of the film, and she really plays an AI character super well. Like, she plays this robot female whose only job is to please Jack Quaid. She wants to please Jack Quaid like at all costs, and she does a really good job. Like the way she moves, the way she acts, it's just really a fun character, and I love Sophie Tatcher in this movie. Jack Quaid is great as well. He plays kind of a dick here. He doesn't have a lot of redeemable qualities, and I like their chemistry. I like seeing them both together. I thought that the actors like played off each other really well. I really enjoyed both actors in this movie, and I liked the supporting cast as well. I thought everybody did a really good job, especially like Lucas Gage was really great here. I thought that Lucas Gage was a fascinating character. He was great in the film, and he's a scene stealer. He really was. I was really just the edge of my seat. Some of the other characters, like the supporting cast, I didn't feel were like really all that interesting, to be honest. I was more interested in Jack Quaid and Sophie Tatcher and Lucas Gage. But other than that, like, you got Sergey that I didn't really care for. Like, the character of Kat didn't really do it for me. And some of the characters were there purely to just, like, get killed. But I enjoyed, like, the main group of characters. The direction here I thought was pretty good. You can tell that it's a director that is still trying to find its footing, or hasn't really found like his own style yet. But I was like entertained throughout most of this movie. The movie has a fair amount of violence in it. It has a fair amount of gore. I thought that they could have done that a little better. I would have liked maybe a little more gore in it. It could have been rated R instead of like 13 plus. I think that could have made a more entertaining movie overall. I was satisfied though with like the amount of gore in this movie. I thought it was alright. It could have been better, like I said, but there were still some fun kills. The movie I thought was also brilliantly paced. Like, the only part I was kind of not bored, but just wondering where this movie was going was probably the first 20 minutes or so. Like, I wasn't sure where this movie was heading or what was gonna happen. And like, hindsight, looking back at the movie itself, the setup was really well done. It was just filled with clues that you sort of pick up after you watch the movie, now that you've seen the entire thing. There are a lot of clues in the first act that just sets up the rest of the film, and I really appreciate that. I also like the 90 minutes runtime was really good. I didn't feel like the movie was too long. It was just enough. It wrapped up when it was supposed to wrap up. The premise isn't like all that unique. We've seen movies tackle AI before, and I've seen it like done better in like Ex Machina. But here it's like a little more simpler. It also just speaks on like abusive relationship. It's not very subtle, but I enjoyed the way it was executed nonetheless. So yeah, I overall I had a good time with the companion. I didn't love it. I thought it was a solid movie. I loved the acting in it, and the story I thought was pretty decent. I think it's the best like film of 2025 so far. So at least that. I'd give this movie a B plus. I think that it's a really solid film and a really entertaining one. So let me know what you think about Companion down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.